There was a Kollel guy who was going home, driving in his old beaten-up car on the way home. And he sees on the side of the road that there was a limousine broken down. So he comes out of his broken down car and he walks up to the limo and he sees the flat tire. And he sees the driver is trying to get the wheels off. He can't do it. So he comes up to the guy and says, "Let me give you a hand. I know how to work these tires." And he pulls out of the back of his car one of these smart wrenches. And no time, he gets the tire off. In no time, he pulls another tire out of the back, the spare, puts it back on. And on a very cold night, with this limo broken down at the side of the road, he had the limo back on the road in no time. Right when he was finished, the tinted mirror goes down in the back, and a man sticks his head out and says, "Hey, come over here. Listen, young Jewish man, I really have appreciation for what you did. I was on my way to a very important meeting. Tell me, I'd like to send you a thank you note. What's your name? What's your address?" So he said, "Okay. Kiddush Hashem." He sees a Jewish guy who helped him. He gives him his name. He gives him the address. And that was it. He gets back into his car and he drives home. The next day, in the afternoon, he gets a call from his wife. She's frantic. She says, "You got to come home from Kollel right now." He says, "What's the matter?" "I can't tell you. Just come home." He says, "What is it, another mouse?" "No, just come home." He jumps back into his car. He doesn't know what to expect, and he drives home. He comes into his house, and the entire house was covered with roses. Thousands of bouquets of roses. And he looked at his wife and he said, "Who sent this?" And she says, "There was a little card after all these roses were delivered." He pulls out the card, and the card says, "Thank you. Thank you for being so kind to help me and to put me back on the road yesterday. By the way, I paid your mortgage on the house for you. And I hope your wife enjoys the flowers. Signed, Donald Trump." Olam chesed yibaneh. The chesed that we can do to teach the world and to show, whether it be Malachim, whether it be Am Yisrael, whether it be Kiddush Hashem for Goyim. But that's who we are. Bnei ubenot Abraham Avinu, the master of chesed. What a fulfillment, what a calling in the generation of chesed. And these acts of chesed are the promise that we're going to be zochet together as the children of Abraham, Yitzchak and Yaakov. B'schut the chesed in the organizations and the gemachim and the wonderful actions of kindness of Am Yisrael. Borei Olam will shine back to us the kindness, look past our faults, and finally bring Mashiach Tzidkenu. Thank you so much for coming, and thank you for listening.